My name is Habd Qadir. I'm a youth from Isili. I work mostly with the refugee community in Isili. We have a CBO called the Tawakal Youth Group. That's where I work with closely, mostly young women and young men. Challenges and barriers that refugee face is mostly the first one is language barrier. There's most people, when we refer them to government hospitals or local dispensaries that are from the county, they don't understand what they're being told. So there's no one who can, unless I follow them there's no one who can translate for them and tell them this is depot, this is this, and how long it is. You see, the language barrier is the big problem. And then there's also unfriendly services. Most of people feel differently every other time maybe you look at them or something like that. So the other challenges I feel young women from my community face is that the services are unfriendly. They are being judged. They feel like they're being judged, and they feel like you're not giving the choice to your hands to like you're not told this is this, you can choose this and this and this. No, you're told this is what's available. It's either you're using it or you're not. Another challenge also is a refugee community, they fear being deported. So if you go to a local dispensary, you ask for documentation, either a mandate or any alien card. Most of these people, they don't have those documentation. So if one of them goes and then they ask for that, all of them will remain. They will tell you, no, maybe they'll call the police on me, I'm scared. There is also myth and misconception that it's big, it's very big around family planning, and there's also a religious aspect that so mostly the Kushite community, they believe they're supposed to have as many kids as they can because they say it's a blessing. Yes, it's a blessing, but there's planning. So the planning part is, they say once you take a family planning, you will be barren, you see. And then there's also a very big rejection from our men. Our men believe that if you're not giving birth to my kids, there's nothing you're doing for me. That's very challenging. Convincing a man that it's okay for the lady to decide when she wants to get pregnant, it's very challenging, that one. I feel like our men don't have information, and if there is enough information and there is enough community awareness, our men, I'm sure if I sit down with a young Somali man and I tell him this is the benefit of family planning and this is what's going to help her, the lady, she's going to choose what she's going to do. The information part is what they lack mostly. What will make men support women, not only Somali men, but generally men around the world, is them having the information. I think men should seek more information of family planning other than leaving it on the female. So, and also in my community, men mostly believe everything is religious. I think it's time also they realize the worldly side is also as important as the religious side of it. It can be improved, family planning can be improved if we do more of community awareness. Like if I am empowered with information, enough information for me to sit down with young women and tell them everything about family planning, not me having partial information on it. Because if I have partial information, I have that fear maybe I might mislead a young woman. So I think that one, and also there's also, we as a community we need to have forums. Our community doesn't talk about family planning. I'm advocating for that. We have forums. We educate our young girls, who are still in school, maybe out of school, but young, because the younger generation is the one that's coming up. And also our mothers, people from my community, they are very, very, they stick to their culture so much. I think it's time also for my community to open up to other cultures, to open up to the Kenyan communities and accept, like, because we live together, we can accept each other. And yeah, that's what I think.